Hello, I'm Dr. Mary Jane Coy, and I'd like to show you a vagus nerve stimulation exercise. The vagus nerve stimulation moves us out of fight-flight response and moves us into a safety zone for rest and digest. When I have an activated sympathetic nervous system, my prefrontal cortex shuts down and I'm unable to think clearly. I have the need for instant gratification. I have no empathy or connection, and I'm in survival mode, and I'm just thinking about survival. When I'm in the parasympathetic nervous system, I'm in a safety zone where I have access to my prefrontal cortex and executive functions. So I can think clearly, I can be rational and reasonable. I can have connection and empathy, and I can have delayed gratification. So I want to come out of fight or flight, and I want to move into safety so that I have access to my executive functions. One of the ways I do that is through vagus nerve stimulation. The vagus nerve is the longest nerve inside the body, and it regulates the autonomic nervous system to activate the parasympathetic nervous system so I can have access to executive functions and my body can return to routine daily functions out of the sympathetic nervous system and move into parasympathetic nervous system. So one of the vagus nerve stimulation exercises that we do in neurolinguistic processing and reprogramming is the ear stretching exercise. So what I do is I take my ear between my fingers and I just stretch the ear slightly from my head. I am not pulling like I'm in trouble for my mother. I'm just stretching, I'm not tugging, and then I go to the next position around the ear, all the way around. I'm looking for a yawn, a sigh, or a swallow. I'm in a relaxed muscle body, and I just continue to stretch my ear from my head. Just gently. I can do my assigned coping skill here. I'm okay, and I'm going to be okay. I'm okay, and I'm going to be okay. I'm okay, and I'm going to be okay. And I'm looking for a yawn, a sigh, or a swallow. Yawn, sigh, or swallow is a response from the autonomic nervous system. So I want to make sure that I'm getting to the parasympathetic nervous system by the yawn, sigh, or swallow. And that's a vagus nerve stimulation exercise to activate the parasympathetic response to operate in the safety zone for rest and digest and healing.